Hello everybody, this is Snowiifrog giving you another guide for Europa Universalis on production. I will make a few cuts in this video because I will take a few sections at a time. First off, I will show you how to find out the price of the grain. As you can see, it is described here, and if you press the logo or the icon here of what the province is producing, then you'll get this up. And you can see the base price is 2 and the current price is only 1.44, and the supply and demand. But how do you calculate this? How do you get the current price? It's actually quite simple. You take your base price and you multiply it by your demands, and then you divide it by the supply, and then you'll have this number. And then you can see the current price. There's a lot of different things that will alter these supplies and demands, but this is how you find out what the current price of your product is. Otherwise, if you were standing like this, you couldn't really see it, but you can just press it here. Now I'm going to show you how many goods you're producing. If you take a look down here in the corner, it says goods produced. The city will grant you 100%, and then the provisional tax income. That means, as you can see here, there is a base tax of 7, so the bonus is 0.07. We'll just take a quick look here over at Essex. They've got 8, so the goods produced is 0.8, so they've got a 0.8 bonus. 0.08 bonus. And can we find another one? You can see London here is 0.12. So that's how you figure out what how much you produce. There will also be different bonuses for workshops and different buildings you can build in your provinces. So how can we see the trade value? If you take a look here, you can see we figured out how much each of our grains was worth. It was worth 1.44. And if you give that a markup by the 7% that we found in the goods produced, we've got 7% more than 1. Then it will come to the total cost of 1.54. And that's the trade value of your goods. And again, this can be increased by trade depots and other things, other buildings and events and so on. But this is how you find out what the trade value is. So how do we figure out how much we're actually making on these products that we're selling, the grain in this particular instant? We'll take a look here at the production in the province. We figured out that we were trading for 1.54, and we get another plus 10% efficiency, production efficiency. The first one where it says production efficient is actually the calculation. If you have more than one bonus from religious tolerance or mining act, counting house and so on, the top one is actually just all of them added up together. So we get a 10% bonus on our production, which leaves this province with gaining 1.69 in production each month. But what is that then in a year? Well, it isn't that much, because this needs to be divided by 12. All these numbers you see here are in a year. So this province alone gets 7 from the base tax, so it's totaling 8.69. If I do the production alone, it will be 1.69 divided by 12. That will give it 0.14 gold each month for this province alone. And if we do the total of this entire province with the taxation, it will give us 1.7, and that's for this province alone. It will only gain us 0.72 gold each month. I hope this helps you in discovering how much your production is actually worth in your provinces and how you can take a look at the income of each of your provinces and see how much they're actually making by checking the production and figure out how it's calculated. As you can see here, Lancashire is actually doing fairly well in production, and that's because it's cloth and it's very wanted. It's even more than its base price is worth. So, see you guys later. Bye. If you liked this episode, then please subscribe and click the like button. If you want to see more, then press the playlist here and I'll put you into the list of all the guides I've made for Europa Universalis. Bye.